to walk away. There you go, perfect. Thank you.
Good morning from the treehouse.
Hello, guys.
At Kinta.
Yes. How you doing? Today we're going to make a apple and pork dish, I guess. Apple and pork stroganoff. Apple and pork.
No, it's not a stroganoff. It's just like it. Pork and apples.
Pork with apples. Okay, so we'll start with our fillet of pork.
Okay.
Yep, 400 grams of fillet of pork. Very nice. Not a lot of fat. Very lean meat. Very tasty. We have 2 red apples to go with that. Sour creme fraiche is going to make our sauce.
Does it have to be creme fraiche, or could it be fresh cream?
It can be fresh cream. It can be sour cream.
Not yogurt, though.
Not yogurt. Yogurt is a little bit too
acidic.
Yeah, it's a little bit strange. White pepper, not black pepper this time. White pepper and salt, a red onion, and some olive oil. And to accompany our apples and pork, we're going to serve it with rice and carrots. So we have the parsley is just for the colour, not so much the taste, but the colour, and just keep everything together.
And can I ask something? Is this a one-pot dish?
It's a one-pan dish, and then one pan to cook the rice and the carrots.
And it's done on top of the hob?
On top of the hob, yes.
Okay, just so that I didn't know that you had to put it into an oven.
No oven for this. It's all going to be light, very quick, nice, delicious meal for 4 people.
So what's the white onion doing there?
Oh!
From the observant Judie.
Oh, the white onion snuck there because he was a bit lonely. So it's just one onion. Can be white, can be red. We'll leave
Not
that to you.
both. Okay.
But not both.
Let's take it away, not to confuse the situation.
Yeah. Well done.
Thank you. So now we're going to make our...
Okay, yes, please. You want to change places?
No, you can do it.
Okay, go on. No, you do it.
Now we're going to make our pork with apples.
Okay, so what we have, the star, is we have a pork fillet. So I'm just going to take off the little bit of fat that's on there and then slice it up to be fried in our pan.
And I'm going to be peeling carrots.
Peeling carrots.
Because that's what I do best.
Well, we can swap if you like.
No, I'll peel carrots, it's fine.
There we have our pork. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take off these white pieces of fat and we're just going to run our knife over it and back that way.
I don't think in Holland they actually eat a lot of pork, do they?
No, I don't know. Pork is a very big thing here in Portugal.
We love it, don't we, Vere?
Yeah.
Black pork, ribs, they're our favourite.
It doesn't have to be completely clean, just the biggest pieces of sinew, like that. These pieces here. Okay. And then how we're going to slice our pork fillet is we're going to just cut it into thin, long strips like that. Yeah. The thinner they are, the quicker they'll cook. This is fillet, so everything will stay really moist and really delicious as well. Just like that. You got that? Got that? Got it? You see that? Right.
Who's got the most boring job?
We're going to put that into the bowl. Take away our red chopping board. Wash our hands. Lovely. So we're going to start off by taking a frying pan.
That's a big one.
And we're going to turn it all the way up to high. Oops.
Run out of gas.
Run out of gas.
Go and get a bottle.
Yeah. We're going to take our olive oil as usual. We're going to do a 3 count. 1, 2, 3.
I don't want to disturb you, but how would you like your carrots? Is this for the accompaniment?
This is to go with our pork, and the carrots can be chopped, diced. They're going to be pan fried, so not really big chunks. You can do little squares, little julienne. You know julienne?
Julianne who? Julianne Moore?
Julianne Moore. Yeah, so just like this, just get that on the camera there. And then cut into maybe 3 pieces. Yeah. And that is a Julian stick. Not quite as fine as Julian, but that's pretty good size to go. So I'm going to now cut this onion. Our ingredients board's in the way there. And we're just going to dice the onion. Whew, busy kitchen. And not really small dice for the onions, just nice like that. And we're going to put that into our pan first. Sizzling. Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're just going to fry the onions until they get a bit of colour, and then we're going to take them out of the pan. Just like that.
And I'm still chopping carrots. Because that's what I do best.
No, you do lots of other things. You do slicing very well too.
Just take a little bit of time, don't I?
Yeah, that's good. Okay, how are we doing with the carrots? Good?
Yep.
Nice. So these onions are now got a little bit of colour. We're going to take those off the heat, because now what we're going to do is we're going to cut our
Apples?
Our apples. Can I leave that there? And we're going to put our apples into that hot pan.
I'm joking.
Yeah. So we're going to. How do you think we should cut our apples? You cut them quite nicely the last time, didn't you?
Yes. Would you like me to cut them?
Yes, please. See, because you're such a great cutter.
Very cutting.
You're great at cutting. We can leave the skin on. We've washed them. They're perfectly good to go.
I'll tell you what these apples remind me of.
What's that?
They remind me of the what's the fairy tale where she eats the apple?
Snow White.
Yeah.
Snow White.
Red apples always remind me of Snow White. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay, so how would you like them?
Yeah, like that is lovely. That's it.
We don't want them mushing up too much, though, do we?
No, we don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them into the hot pan. They're going to caramelise very quickly, and then we're going to take them out and add them together with the onions. So what we're left with at the bottom of the pan will be kind of this oniony, appley residue.
There you
Okay,
go.
so I'm going to throw these apples into the pan. Yeah, nice hot pan.
Does it matter the colour of the apples?
No, red apples have got more sugar in them. So.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
So it's natural sugar. So the sugar breaks down quickly and caramelises quickly. So.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, green apples are more sour. If you like apples, you'll know that. And hasn't got as much sugar, so they stay harder without breaking down as quick.
It's the rest of this apple now, Veer. Nearly
Yep.
done.
Good stuff.
How many people is this going to feed?
This is going to feed 4 people. Lovely. Okay. Put that into the pan. Lovely.
I didn't see what you put in there. Was it olive oil?
No, I put olive oil when I fried the onions.
Okay.
And I haven't added any more oil.
Right.
So we're just going to let those. And already you can see the colour on the apples. We'll let that keep going for a little bit longer. And we're going to add our salt and a little bit of white pepper and paprika, sweet paprika, to our pork. So we're going to take salt, pinch, pepper, pinch, white pepper, a pinch, and sweet paprika, 2 pinches. And we are going to mix that all together.
Does everybody know what we mean by a pinch?
A pinch, right, pinch.
This to me is a pinch.
Oh, a teaspoon, yeah?
No, that's not a teaspoon, that's a pinch.
Or is that a pinch? And now our apples are caramelising. They're starting to go brown. So we're going to take that off the heat and we're going to put those there. We're going to take a little bit of our olive oil. So we're going to do a 3 count. 1, 2, 3.
3. Right.
And then we're going to take our pork and we're going to quickly fry it in our hot pan. Like that. And again, it's fillet, so it doesn't need a lot of cooking, but it needs to be cooked through. So we've got our pork there, browning. We're gonna then add back our carrots, our apples, sorry, and our onions to the pan. We shall give that a toss together.
And we're keeping that high, are we?
We're going to keep it very high all the way to the end. We're going to let that cook through just a couple of minutes. In another pan, we're going to put this on to medium heat. And we're just going to give it a...
How many?
3 seconds, please.
3
seconds.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. And to that pan, we're going to add our carrots. And we're basically going to saute the carrots. Smells good already.
I do my carrots a little bit differently to that.
Do you? Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yeah, when I do my carrots, I cook them in the olive oil, add a bit of butter, and then to finish it off, I drizzle honey over and make them really sweet and put them in the oven for about 10 minutes. They're delicious.
And they are delicious.
Yeah. I haven't done them for a while, have I?
No, I don't think so. But this is just as well. This is just as good. It doesn't need a lot of honey for this dish or sweetness because we've got apples in there.
Yeah.
We've got red onions in there. All we need to do for today, let them cook. We'll give them a little splashing of salt and black...
Salt of your choice.
Salt of your choice. There's a lot of choice out there. You've got Iranian salt, you've got your sea salt, your rock salt, your table salt, your ionized salt. Here I have salt from the Himalayas.
Ah, but look, it's pink.
Yeah. There is a lot of choice in salt, and if you're posh like me, you know all the choices.
They are salty.
Thank you. Okay, so give that one more toss. Take our creme fraiche. This is 200 grams of creme fraiche.
Do you want a spoon?
And we're just going to put all of that in.
Do you want a spoon?
Yes, please. Thank you. And this is for 4 people, remember? So we'll put all of that. That's all of our sauce. Ooh.
And you're keeping that up high?
Yep.
Wow.
We are going to give that another toss round. Just like that. Now we're going to turn down the heat to a medium. Oh, don't really go to medium. We're going to take our parsley and we're just going to chop that up. Ready to go inside. How were those carrots? They all right?
Tomatoes.
So I'm getting all my veg confused today. Right, that already looks delicious. I just need to have a little taste. Of course, we always taste. I know now that the pork is cooked, so there's no problem in tasting.
How do you know that?
Because it's fillet, it's been cut very thinly, and it's been cooking already 6-7 minutes, and that's enough to cook the fillet. Nice. I'm going to add a little bit more salt.
Do you want to use the pinch? No.
No, I'm going to use my fingers because that's always there. Like that. And a little white pepper. I can't explain how important it is, guys, that you do taste what you cook. I know loads of you out there, you cook all the time and you don't eat it. I'm sure it's fabulous, but you have to taste things, otherwise you'll never know if you're going in the right direction. Right. Caramelising the carrots nicely there as well.
And take this away. And we're waiting for how long there now? About 4 minutes for those carrots to be done?
A couple of minutes for the carrots. This is now ready. We're just keeping that hot. The carrots, the apples are now nice and soft and are going to go towards making the sauce.
Right.
The flavour of that's lovely. I'm going to add the parsley and I will finish that with a little bit of the sweet paprika. Take one of these bad boys and see how it tastes, shall we? There we go. I can tell by chopping it that it's actually cooked already. I'm just going to taste it. It's lovely. Right, okay, let's get a plate and serve this up. This is going to be served with rice, and then we've just got our sautéed carrots. Yeah, lovely. So we've got our rice.
Oh, one we prepared earlier.
Yeah. Rice. We have our carrots. And we have our, I don't even know what to call this.
Pork and apples, didn't we say?
Pork and apples?
Pork and apples. Varkensvlees and apples.
And we want apples, and we want some of that delicious sauce, and some of that delicious pork.
There we go.
And then we finish that with a little bit of paprika.
No, we don't. We finish it.
With a bit of parsley, very, very proper. And there we have it. Pork met appels. Pork flash con appels. Pork con flash. Varkensvlees.
Feel his iron mouth again. Nice.
Delicious, man. Pork with apples.
Done.
Finished.